Hey, Cowbell, this is Dan. You know, the guy you met at the MLB draft, the lone Phillies fan that sat behind you guys? Yeah. Well, I want to first of all congratulate you guys on making the World Series. It's quite an accomplishment. The only downside is you get to play us. Now, I do find that in your last post, you were pretty aggressive towards the Phillies fans, and I give you a lot of credit for that because it takes a lot of balls to go and broadcast to the world about the Philadelphia fans and the city itself and the team. Gotta say though, you know, going into some of your quotes that you said on your last post, such as the Liberty Bell doesn't ring as loud because it has a crack than the cowbells that ring at Tropicana Field. Well, you see, in Philadelphia, it really doesn't matter about the Cowbells or the Liberty Bells. You got to deal with our fans and how loud we can get. Oh, wait a minute, fans? Oh, oh, you mean the teams that like we have that sell out our games regularly all year, unlike your team that they're a bunch of bandwagon jumpers that only became more interested in the Rays after September 1st when they looked like they were going to be a playoff team. Great job, guys. Great job. You know, it's pretty sad when even one of your own starting talks about the lack of fan support in St. Petersburg. You know, James Shields said right during that critical series versus the Chicago White Sox about how only a third of the stadium was filled up. See, that would never happen in Philadelphia. Our teams sold out every game except for two all year. So, and yeah, I know you've sold out, every game but two in September? That's pretty sad. I was in Tampa. I was at Tropicana. I was at your house when you guys played the Chicago Cubs, and I'll give you guys a world of credit. It's a great move watching Carl Crawford hit that grand slam home run, and you know what? I'm happy for you guys. But you know what? Lightning doesn't strike twice. Lightning will not strike twice. We are the Philadelphia Phillies. We are a much stronger offensive team than they are. We're a much stronger offensive team than, well, guess what? The Boston Red Sox or even you are. Let me tell you something. You say in your video about how you could take on Rocky and you can beat him. It's no contest. Cowbell Kid's going to win. No, that's a real man of you, though, to sit there and say you can beat up a fictional character, isn't it? I'm sure if Sylvester Stallone came up to you, he'd probably slap the taste clear out of your mouth. Now, I got to say this, though. Your trail was a tough trail to get to. I mean, you beat the Chicago Cubs, a team that barely was over 500. That's a great job. Great job. Then you played the Boston Red Sox, the world champion Boston Red Sox.
You said the Cubs. You said Cubs. You said White Sox.
Sorry, not the Cubs, the White Sox. My mistake. But I will say this, and you played the world champion Boston Red Sox. And I got to tell you, you guys, that was a tough task. You went 7 games, even though you were up 3-1 at one point. Great job there. Let them come on back. You talk about how your World Series was with the Boston Red Sox. Hey, that's wonderful. It's a typical Tampa Bay fan. Always rooting for the team, hoping that they win, and thinking that a big game isn't even really the big game. As a former wrestler said, in order to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, Philadelphia, we are the man. Now, our trail of getting here started out with the Milwaukee Brewers. We beat them in 4. Hey, it was a great series. I know you guys beat the White Sox in 4. Hey, we beat the Brewers in 4. But then, we played a team called the LA Dodgers. You know what we did? We beat them down like a red-headed stepchild. And you know what they're doing? They're sitting there right now at their cozy little homes in California, or maybe even down here in Florida. And you know what? Who cares about them? They're probably playing golf anyway now, as is. Which now leads me to your team, the Tampa Bay Rays. See, Tampa Bay, you guys were the doormat for 10 years. And you know what? I do hold some sympathy for you. But you know what? This year, it's a different year. And I congratulate you. But no team holds as much of a losing past as the Philadelphia Phillies. You talk about your 10 years in a row of losing seasons, you try 32 and then come talk to me, okay? We're the only team over 10,000 losses. You don't think for 1 second we don't deserve it? I think we do a little more than you guys do. See, I always thought maybe Game 3, maybe even Game 4, I think you guys should come back and maybe a little retro outfit. Really show what your true colors are. Not that blue and white garbage that you guys are wearing this year. No, I'm thinking maybe bring back the old jersey. Bring some good luck to you guys at least. You know what I mean? Hey, did real good for you for the past 10 years. It'll work for you now. All I gotta say is, you predict the Rays in 5? I predict the Phillies in 6. Yes, that's right, 6. We will be celebrating our World Championship in Tropicana Field on your turf. And I'm going to make a challenge to you. I'll make a little friendly wager. If the Rays win the World Series, I will personally go down to Tropicana Field. I will dress up in Rays stuff, and I will stand there with a picture which I will post directly to you. If the Phillies win, you will go down to Tropicana Field, dress up in Philly stuff, which I can provide for you if you'd like, and you will take a picture and I will post it. I'm expecting to hear your reply. So until then, see you in Game 3.